So there's the illustrated manual there. There's Now Comes the Power. There's Die Robot there. Let's go for the illustrated manual, which is just straight ahead. Probably gonna regret this.
Get ready. We made it.
So they were from here to transport wreckage, weren't they? Okay, so those are mines. Wonderful. I was hoping I could disarm them. Gee, I wonder if it might be inside this giant safe.
Easy.
And then there's Die Robot there, isn't it? For the moment, let's see if this goes all the way through. If it loops back to town, I'll just turn in the quests. Yeah, it looks like it loops back to town. Okay. Where are my quests? Okay. Honestly, no. Level 3 light machine gun, level 3 light machine gun. Not going to be the cannery. Okay, it's where is it? What is Stranger in a Strange Land? Ah, that one. So I can really ignore that one.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
That's the barber shop. But we want Abernathy, don't we? Old Mr. Abernathy.
I don't want any trouble.
Heard something outside the walls.
I should have paid attention to where old Mr. Abernathy lives. Because now I gotta try and remember. Yeah, that's the Constabulary.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Which I definitely should introduce myself to. Is it? This is it, I think it is.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
I have the medicine you needed.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Good.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
Not sure you've got a secret. Secrets aren't free. Nah, risk my life to save yours, Abernathy.
You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
Thank you. Trust me, I need it. You have no idea how much I need that more than
Wish
you
we
do.
had some better rations.
Trust me, keeping me alive is good for everybody. Ah, the vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
That seems a bit more. Book seems a bit more important than you let on.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Why do you think that book held the secret you're looking for?
Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakono's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
No, your mission work here can give your life meaningful purpose, right?
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be beneficial arrangement. You need a ride into town? I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Not sure I'm in the market for a hacking, brawling vicar. Maybe some other time. That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
How'd you get assigned to prison duty?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
I leveled up, and Pavati leveled up. Okay. What do we got here? Increase your engineering with Pavati in the party. Threat generation, nah. Threat generation. Ooh, yeah, she's not really a tank. We don't want her generating more threat, do we? Increasing your base health might not be bad. But I think extra engineering probably the way to go. And speaking of reputation, Spacer's Choice, agreeable. Not bad, okay. Look at that engineering boost. You do not. Not even gonna lie. Pretty impressive. I'm just gonna throw everything into dialogue, honestly. Now, the cantina.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
Let me see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Nothing here I really want to sell because I've got... These are basically all new things I haven't messed with yet. Yes, repair all my stuff. And now, let's just see if there's anything worth investing in. I mean, I could get Maxwell. No, I can't get Maxwell. I was gonna say get it for Pavati for her to have a new hammer, but no, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's anything else really of note. Oh yes, the cantina. So, where are you?
Abernathy's got some bounce in his heel. Must have heard some good news.
Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to judge you. Just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you going to pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
I prefer 3G myself. Asking questions, though, is the foundation of science! The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
Kind of like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
So you've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either.
Well, if you have
Unless
a real
you're in
bit.
Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
I am an alien spirit of pure aether, inhabiting a human body to learn about your kind. I have to. I really have to.
Oof. You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is?
I'm just gonna tell her the straight up truth.
Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
What if I told you just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake. You're giving your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
No. Yeah, we got Die Robot. And where is it?
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
We should keep our voices down.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
I got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
So, what do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Dale serves Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
There was one other thing.
Something to report? As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Yeah, let's do it.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
The board's paying. I'm willing to collect on that bounty.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy as Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Alright, so who do I talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker?
Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
Well, if you need help with your marauder problem, I am for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Goodbye. No, not journal. I want the map. And can I actually get the full map? No. Doesn't look like it.
Wish we had some better rations.
What I want to find is the other exit. Which one is it? I think it's this one. So I want to pick up the Dika. Nope. Wrong one. It's not listed as stealing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around one of the other sides, I think.
If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
That's alright, Pavati.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
How do I get Vika Max to join me? I really would like him to join me. Or do I actually have to repower the ship in order to get Maxi Boy to join me? So I'm not seeing him anywhere. Alright, let's do some modding. So what can I do? I can make it a zap. I can give it plasma damage. Or let's see, what does this one do? Alright. What can I do to this? Well, now I'm a little bit better at everything. Alright. I can fast travel to the community center, so let's do that. Fistful of digits in there, okay. Well then, in that case, since it won't hurt to have some more Resources. Ow. Always look around buildings. You never know what you'll find. I'd try the grenade launcher. Hmm. Ship, we get them all? We might have gotten them all with that combo.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
That seems to have worked. The grenade launcher with the rifle combo. I'm not sure if that was worthwhile getting in here, to be honest.
Get ready.
Gonna find you, kill.
Always wanted to say that.
During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so will provide you with a perk. The choice is yours. Okay. Well, let's be honest. I'm if I get shot anyway, I'm gonna die anyway, so I might as well take it. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm already super squishy. Being more squishy is not going to really be much of a difference. I pretty much have to avoid damage at all costs.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Not for free.
Oh, well that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
How'd you pull that off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Are you from Edgewater?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Something else.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I'll be back.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
Fraggle Rock. That was not good. Wait, elite trooper armor? That might be very useful. Level 9. Twelve. Wrong button. Is that everything in this area? It might be. I must be over encumbered and I can't sprint, would be my guess. Let's see. No, I should be able to sprint. I'm not over encumbered. There we go. That was weird. Why couldn't I sprint? Definitely the grenade and rifle technique is working best for me.
Look at us!
I definitely need to get more mag picks and bypass shots, I think. What consumable can I use? Yeah, need a mag lock for that. Fistful of digits over there. Fistful of digits over there.